seeing you, man. Congratulations in the fact we're going to be talking about a new album. We're going to be talking about tour. We're going to be talking about concerts. We're going to be talking about good things, man, because for a year and a half, it's just been tough on everybody. So, right off the top, man, how are you doing? How's the band been doing throughout COVID-19? Because somehow, throughout a tough time, you guys were able to come up with some music.
Yeah, well, thanks, Rudy. It's good to see you. And we're all well today, and we've done well through the pandemic. We were lucky enough to, be safe and equipped with what we needed to get by, and with a really great task at hand, and that was to make an album. So I was very, very caught up in what I love to do most during such a gulf of what could have been idle time. And for that, I'm grateful.
Well, definitely. I'm just curious too. Were you also working with the boys Ferraro?
Yes, we did write a song. I think they just put that song out.
They
Yeah.
did. So how is it? Here you are. You do music for yourself. You're working with them, and they got a that great new single. How did you coordinate all this, man?
Oh, I mean, it's easy. You just get in the room for an afternoon and you let go, and hopefully the muses shine down. And that day they did. It was a beautiful session. I think we talked for 10 minutes to get to know each other. Just grabbed a guitar and the song just came to life.
Well, man, everything you do comes to life, and it brings us life as well too. Because, like I said, man, if there's anything that's been bringing people together during this tough time, it has been music. So, right off the top, man, what is the new album called, and how does it represent the band today?
The new album is called Inside, and it represents the band in that we all, and I certainly, only continue to try and understand our internal landscapes as to become better people, healthier people who can make better, more honest music that will make impact, hopefully, with the world and stir up some good feelings in the listenership. And this album was really born from this pandemic moment, you know, inside, staying at home, isolation, oppressed by a force, pushed inward to grapple with yourself and to see where you're at truly with your own personal story and your own personal narrative. And it's about chronicling that inward journey that a person undergoes when presented with crisis.
I Got Love. It's one of the singles, correct?
Yes.
The video is amazing. Can you talk about the lyrics to that and also how you guys did this video? Because it sounds like when this video was recorded, again, this is during COVID, so it wasn't like you could just, bring people together. You had to be creative to do this.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, I mean, the lyrics, it's pretty basic. It's a song about universal love and how despite chaos around you, there's still something. There's still that force within us called love that we can connect to use as an antidote to despair. That's what the song's about. Pretty big universal theme. And this past year we were introduced to TikTok because we made a lot of new fans, a lot of young new fans there. And in peeking into that window, we learned a lot about how young people are connecting to music. They're in their bedrooms, they got their camera, they're singing, they're dancing, they're making art, they're in cosplay. It's like this whole new mixed media, collaborative, creative expression. And it's beautiful, and there's no filter, and it's authentic. And in viewing this, it was like, that's the music video. That's what I Got Love should be represented by aesthetically, not like us in a studio with a green screen or something. That's the money shot right there. So that's how the idea came to life. And then we just put a call out to the fans, and we got like 4,000 plus submissions. Had to go through them all and try to make the best video possible, and it was a really great bonding experience with the fans.
What I love the fact too is, man, it's a great representation of Canada, the melting pot. all colors, all creeds, all kinds of people. Man, that must have been fun to look back to see how you made this video represent our nation.
Oh, well, thanks for saying that. Yeah, I mean, it's more than a video to us, I think. Yeah, it feels like a really special part of our story and the career and the relationship with the fans, not just in Canada but worldwide. There are submissions from all over the place. Wow. Yeah, all over the place.
I love it. But you know, when we talk about all over the place, we also got to talk about, home, which for me, of course, Toronto.
Yep.
And when we talk about Toronto, we talk about probably one of the most iconic venues, Massey Hall, which is opening up. And I'm going through the list of, oh, yeah, there are going to be shows happening. I saw a certain name, I should say a double name on that. Can you talk a little bit about that, please?
Yeah, the newly renovated Massey Hall. What an honor! I mean, it's always an honor to play Massey. Our first time playing Massey was opening up for Matt Good, probably 10 years ago, and then after some time, we were fortunate enough to headline. I think we've done that twice, and so yeah. But now we're in the new digs post pandemic. I mean, it's like waking up from a stupor and into like a really beautiful new reality, like being on the road playing these historic venues in your homegrown country. Yeah, it's amazing. So excited.
Cannot wait to see you at Massey. Where are some of the other stops? And when is this tour actually going to be happening?
The Canadian tour is in April of
Man,
2022. Yeah.
you got to be just chomping at the bit, though. Have you guys thought about what the show's going to be like, what you're going to throw in there? Because it's always very artistic with you guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think, for us right now where we're at, it's about the story of the band.
Mhm.
As much as it is about a new record. We want to honor the new record, but we also want to honor these old songs that have reinvigorated our career on TikTok, and just celebrate the catalog as a whole, and weave in between them and like segue out of Hayloft into Sick of the Silence, the new single, and just to create a beautiful homage to 8 albums deep in the course of 90 minutes.
Did you just hear what you said? 8 albums deep, man. Like, think about that. I mean, no knocking other bands, whether some bands don't even get past their third or even second. You guys are 8 albums deep. That is amazing, man.
Thank you. Well, we're so lucky to do it. So I don't know why we wouldn't, to have the opportunity to have had enough momentum pushing us along to warrant making another album is a true privilege. And so we just try to honor that by doing the work and making the best music possible.
And you always do, man. And you represent the red and white so perfectly. Ron, I want to say thank you so much for doing this interview with me. Congratulations on this new album, back on tour, being at Massey Hall, but even more importantly, just giving us not just great music, but music to bring us all back together because that pandemic has separated us. It's music like yours and your band that brings people together. Thank you so much for this
Thank
interview.
you, Rudy. Appreciate it. Have a beautiful day.
You too.